Hey, we are going to get into how to use TubeBuddy, and I picked three keywords to do this session with you, three topics, so that we can pick a video title, catchy meta description, catchy thumbnail, the important things for YouTube SEO. I will put a link to that video in the description if you don't have those 10 steps yet, because this is step one in the process. This is the deal is you got to find something that people are looking for, searching for, and I don't even know if that's the right way to put it. More than that, you have a morning routine, and from that morning routine, you have things, takeaways for your life and your day, and you want to share those with other people. That's why you are here. That is the kingdom of heaven that you are bringing every day in your life and expanding it and growing it in your life, and you have it inside of you to bring to others. So these three ideas are exactly what those kinds of things are. One is faithful parenting, training up children, sticking to that, engaging in training up the children. The other is dealing with emotional pain. Should we numb it? Should we press into it? Those kinds of things. And then submission. What is submission? And is it how it's kind of messed up? So we're going to talk about do those three ideas, or what we're going to do on these keyword sessions. So this is going to be deep dive, how to do this stuff. TubeBuddy is the primary tool that we're going to use, but with one of these examples, you will see that it fails. And then I'm going to show you what to do to make it work anyways. So preferablelife.com/YT, get this guy, it's free. The cheapest, lowest price point will give you all of the features that you need for this keyword stuff. And it's like $5 or $10 a month. Highly recommend that investment, because the alternative is a $100 tool, which is incredible. I'll put a link to a video talking about that. But this way is the cheap way, inexpensive way that is great. Let's do the submission one first. So this one's kind of fun. I was excited about this because you will see, we got a movie and we have wrestling moves. We have all these submission things that are not the kind of submitting that I want to talk about, like me submitting to God, that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do, I don't see any right here. I see all this big stuff that people are searching for, the movies and things like that. So I'm going to click this one first, see what we get. We get submission, definition, meaning, synonym, submission in the Bible, sweet. Submission challenge, Pokemon. Not seeing one exactly that fits yet. How to cast. So these are all these wrestling moves. We don't want any of those. What submission means, that might work. What does submission mean? How to do submission, that's still the wrestling move. Is it a gift? Submissions for the week. I'm not seeing a immediate one that jumps out at me, but I saw one. What submission means. So let's see if this is an easy keyword. And it's fair. I'm waiting for this analysis to pop and talk you through that. So we got fair, search volume, okay, competition. We have excellent opportunity for strength optimization. So what I'm gonna roll with this. What submission means. And so next thing I want to do is I want to click this results, and I want to see what kind of titles and what kind of thumbnails are ranking for the top videos, because I want to outdo these guys. Okay. And we got some pretty good ones here. What it means to submit to your husband, with a submit to your husband question mark. Nice. What it means submit to your husband. Submission meaning, the real meaning of submission. It's not about who's boss. What submission means to us. It's very clear why this is number one, because it's talking to males and females, and it's not about who's boss. It's got an awesome thing here. So I would have to think about this a little bit. I would have to what submission means, and so how to submit, and what submission means, how to not be a Pharisee or something. I don't know. I'd have to think about this a little bit. But this is what you got to do. So we have the what submission means as our primary thing. And then down here, you got all these tags. You select them all, select video tag limit, copy keyboard, copy. So then I have all my tag stuff for this video. And that one's like a person, obviously. So we take that one out whenever we paste it into our tags. But anyways, so there's number one. So emotional pain, how to deal with it, that's the next one we're going to do. So we're going to go emotional pain. So numbing is a part of this. Healing is a part of this. Health is a part of this. Pressing through and stick-to-itiveness is a part of this. All of these things. So I'm looking for something that encapsulates that whole entire kind of thought that I have. How to deal with emotional pain, that's probably it right there. Okay, we got pretty good competition on this guy. So I might go back. So you go back. I'm gonna see if I can find another one. So I just clicked my recents down here. And we got how to numb, how to stop, how to not feel emotional pain. Can emotional pain cause physical pain? Interesting. How to do emotional paintings. Oh, why emotional pain is good. So I think I would go here. Why emotional pain is good. So then I'm going to look at the results and see the title. So we don't even have, none of these actually have this phrase in here. Why emotional pain is good, question mark. Yeah, so I'd go, why emotional pain is good, question mark. 3 reasons to embrace instead of numb. 5 reasons to embrace instead of numb. Something to that extent. And I mean, give it a whirl. But how to heal. I think that you'd probably rank for this guy overnight with that. Maybe not overnight, but you would absolutely show. Depends on how new you are. So anyways, there we go. That one's done. So here's the longer one. Training children, faithful parenting, training children in the way they should go, that kind of a thought, but more on the parent, ILDREN, that I should be an engaged parent. Kind of encouraging that is what I think we might have to do on this one. Yeah, see, training children, I get nothing. I get a ton of competition, and I get no suggestions. Scroll through here, nothing. Nothing that really helps out with my topic. Nothing here helps out with my topic. So, train children. All right, I'll show you what I would do in this situation. So, you want to go to incognito. I use Firefox, but you can use Chrome or whatever. Private window, incognito window. Okay, so I see immediately most people say child training instead of training children. So I'm going to put that in, see what that does. I'll bet I'm going to get like potty training and stuff, and that's not really what I want to talk about. Yeah, see, no more suggestions, no more suggestions. So I'm going to do, in incognito again, faithful parenting. Okay, so I'm seeing I don't see, there's usually on Google searches, there's a people also ask thing here. So I think that this is actually kind of a brand query. Yeah, we got a book. Yeah, it looks like we got a book. So I'm going to go consistent. See what happens there. Why does consistency matter in parenting? Yeah, absolutely. Why is it important to remain consistent in your responses to your children? Why being consistent is important? Consistent parenting methods, consistent matter in parenting, consistency in parenting. So I'm looking at the kind of titles here to get a consistent parenting. I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to put that in TubeBuddy now. We're not getting what I was hoping for still. Consistent parenting skills. Yeah, I think I'd go with one of these here. So I want to say faithful, but faithful I can say, and I would include that absolutely in my conversation, and people do Google that, but it looks like they're more going for a brand. So I want to do this consistent parenting theme, which pretty much is faithful. Splitting hairs, creating structure and rules for a child, consistency in parenting. So I would go something to the extent of, 5 reasons consistent parenting changes everything, or 3 steps to be a consistent parent. Something to that extent, and make my primary keyword importance of consistent parenting. So my video file would be that guy. I'll put a link to that 10-step process up there. If this helped you out, hit the thumbs up. I want to help you get these messages out, get these messages so that people can find them and change our world every day. Your words are power. And I'm Josh, preferrablelife.com. Hit subscribe. Leave me comments. Ask me questions if this didn't make sense. We can do this again, and we got to figure this out. Love ya. By your side. Catch you on the next one.